in automation. This is really the big game changer when you want to start saying, all right, we've got the webinar, we can record it, but now how do I get people to watch it? Really, there's a couple of different ways to get people to engage with these things because now they're assets, it's content. Let's talk about leveraging and how do we kind of tie all these things together. The first thing is we need to make sure that when somebody is going to watch one of these, there's two ways they're going to be able to view them. So one is we would be sending this to them via email. So let's say that we've gone through all the tricks, we've set up a recording, we posted it, and now what we want to do is get people to watch it. So if we host this on our website, people can come to our website through inbound marketing tactics and find us, or we can send a URL to people through outbound mediums to let them know about the webinar. And we can use this as a nurturing campaign or a lot of different, maybe just an email out campaign. But anyways, the other thing we need to look at is when the video is playing, there's a lot of great uses in this actual video technology. So when the video is playing, the webinar has now become a video, and it's being hosted in a video service, whether you're hosting on a YouTube or you're hosting on like a Wistia or a Vidyard. I'd highly suggest looking at a Wistia or a Vidyard versus a traditional just YouTube player. It's going to give you some options like you see here, which allows you to collect email addresses. This is the whole big reason we're slicing and dicing these webinars out in the first place, is to do lead generation efforts. It's to collect emails, it's to engage people throughout the life cycle. So if you have the ability to capture an email address in the video, that makes it very, very, very awesome for your campaign. So there's three places you can collect an email when the video is playing. It can be a before, it can be in the middle, or it can be at the end. And it's going to depend on your actual goal of the video as to where you place the email collection. So if your video is on the website and you want people to fill it out beforehand, you can simply just use a regular form, or you can use an embed on your video. Depending on your video hosting tool, you also then have the ability to stop the video and ask somebody for an email address for them to continue. This is a really powerful way. So maybe you roll 10 seconds through a video and then you ask for a conversion point. Or you wait till the video is over for a conversion point. But those are the awesome places to look for asking for an email address. Now once you have somebody's email address, this is where it all will really tie back together. It's because the person watched a very specific video, and as I mentioned earlier, we've already made sure that those videos are tailored to very specific stages inside of that nurturing or buying cycle. So now what our automation tool does is it can figure out what videos people are watching. It can also then pull in their lead score and start to understand what is this person. Now, since ReadyTalk's in Denver, the last time I flew through Denver, there were more people wearing cowboy hats in Denver than I ever saw in Texas. So I made sure that in this webinar today, just for you guys in ReadyTalk, there's a cowboy hat on my prospect. So hope you guys enjoy that. Anyways, but now our prospect has watched the video, and now we can see exactly what pages on the website they're looking at. We can see all this different activity in combination with the video, and now we can get a really good lead score and figure out where this person is in that nurturing cycle. We can even take this a step further, and Simone touched on this in just a little bit. She touched on the point that we'll now be able to see exactly how much of a video a person watches. Now, this is where you really need to start considering the webinar as a very tactical piece of content. These spliced up pieces are very tactical pieces of content, because you'll be able to get into this granularity of detail and seeing exactly this individual person, how much of that video did they actually watch. This is the whole goal, remember, is to figure out who are our actual leads and do lead generation. So if I can see that this guy only watched 89% of a video, or if he watched 100% of a video, you can get a lot of data. You can also automate a lot of things. You can say if the person watches 100% of this video, and you can throw that in there with some other combinations and segmentation, such as if they watch all of this video and their lead score is sales ready, then pass them right over to the sales team. Or you can say, then let's nurture that topic. So now let's send them more snippets of videos, and let's send them more things for them to watch. And this allows you then to tie nurturing with videos. So you can then start sending them different video snippets that they might enjoy. The other good part of these snippets is that somebody might like the snippet and then go actually watch the full hour-long video. These are really good points of engagement. You can even take this to a very, very sophisticated place. So let's look at a good example real quick. Now, I don't know if ReadyTalk's using dynamic text or not, or dynamic callouts, and I'm going to show you a good example. So we've got our cowboy, and he comes back. He watched a video a little while ago, but now he comes back to the website. If you tie your videos and your automation tool together, you can do something like the following. Because you know what this person is interested in, and you know where in the life cycle they are, you know exactly what's going to be the most relevant thing for them to watch. And if they're on your home page, you don't have a lot of, what I should say is, you don't have a lot of real estate to just give them a bunch of options. So what we need to do is make sure that we can use dynamic callouts. So what your automation tool can do is take that information from the videos they've watched, see their lead score, and then dynamically suggest the next video or the next segment that they should watch on your actual website. So tying all these things together really helps you maximize that value of that time and effort you put into creating that webinar and really extend it out for a very, very, very long time. And if you